Well, hello, good evening, and happy Monday. This was much later than I anticipated. I was having a nightmare. I see that you're in chat already. Good evening to you, sir. You were hanging out with us on Chatta's Factory earlier today, so you probably already know I had some people here working on some stuff at my house today, and it took them a lot longer than I was any of us were anticipating. They literally just left about 30 minutes ago, so I was waiting for them to be done because they needed to ask me some questions and stuff so they could do what they needed to do. And they were running into some troubles with the wiring, and tech support's closed already, so they got it in a working enough state. They're going to have to come back in a couple days to finish up, but they finished up, and then I was able to eat and start the stream, so a little later than I was anticipating. I figured it'd start like an hour and a half ago, but everything's all good, so we're here to hopefully finish up Mummy Demastered tonight. We can absolutely easily complete it. I do want to get all the collectibles. Maybe not all the relics, although I am already over halfway there. But it would be there are a total of 37 achievements. I'm already at 29. So there are two. Well, there's one that for sure I won't get, and that's beat the game without dying, because I already have 11 deaths. But all the rest of them, hopefully we'll have all but that achievement before the end tonight. So we have to defeat Aminette, which is the next boss, collect a horse bracer, escape from the chopper, basically at the end of the game. Why is that not marked as the story completion achievement? And I figured out why I wasn't getting the phase dash destroy a wall achievement, because it's got to be like a fake wall, not like a boarded up wall. Collect the Crown of Apis, discover 100% of the map, and collect 100% of items. So ideally, we'll get all of those before we end tonight and have only the Beat the Game Without Dying achievement remaining, which we're not going to do on stream. But I may go back. I've already done it on Xbox. I may go back and do it at some point on Steam so I can get this as another game completed on Steam, because so far I only have one. That is the first Subnautica, and I actually just completed that. That was my first Steam completion ever. And I think it was the day that Subnautica 2 came out. I was like, you know what, I'm going to go finish that up. Because I started it a couple years ago and fell off. And I was like, I'm going to go finish that playthrough. So maybe I'll come back and do another playthrough and make sure I don't die. But, alright, let's go ahead and get on into it. Gaming scenes. Alright. We were on item cleanup because we're basically at the end of the game already. It's not a very long game. I don't think that there's anything that shows where anything you missed. Oh, you know what I should do is I should pull up the 100% map on my other monitor here so that I can compare it with the in-game map. Why is... Oh, because I'm looking at this True Steam achievement version. Let me look at the Xbox version, because I posted a guide. Let's see, did I post the... I don't think I did the 100% map achievement, but I did post a bunch of achievement guides with map. So if I pull up any one of the ones that I posted... There we go. There's a map. I am using a map that I took myself. Let's see here. Open up a new tab so I can zoom in. Can I zoom in? Seriously, I can't zoom in on this. All right, fine. We'll copy and paste that into Paint, so I can zoom in. Whoa, oh, not 800%. That's way too much. 300%. That's pretty good. Or is that still too much? No, that's too much. Let's go 200%. Perfect. There we go. All right. This is the thing, having no music on the map is really a disappointment, because how good the music in this game is. What the heck? Oh, okay, there we go. Alright. Looks like I got everything in that area. Oh, not quite. Oh, that's... Alright. That goes down to that little bottom left area. Okay, do I need to go... Where am I? There we... Okay, I am kind of like dead center. Alright, let's go... I want to go clockwise. I'm going to go down and then clockwise. Dang it. Is this... No, but you do have to go around. No, what is... There we go. I was like, what's my phase dash button? B. Yeah, that's fine. That's the only thing. We may not get 100% of the relics tonight. I may have to look up a guide in order to find all of them. There's nothing marking them on the map if you haven't gotten them. I don't think there's any way to add them to the map to make them easy to find. Oh, really? Get away from me, you stupid exploding skull. You suck. Oh, I thought that was a save. It's just full ammo. Red is save. There's a save. Let's see here. Oh, I actually meant to go up, but that's all right. Really? My goodness, can I freaking kill any of you guys without getting shot? Ah, here we go. Here's a fake wall. Did that... Oh, yep. Use phase dash to destroy wall. Got the achievement. Yay. Okay. And another one. Wait, dang it, that's not... I went the wrong way. Got distracted by the fake wall. Ooh. New ability. Crown. Hey, there's the Crown of Apis. Achievement. I don't know what it's called. I couldn't read it, but Crown of Apis. There's an achievement for it. Hey, what's up, Matt Black? Good to see you, buddy. Nice meeting you the other night. So after you showed up and you messaged me back, I went back and I rewatched my own playthrough of Lucid. So I was like, and I realized I'm a bit of a grammar Nazi if you didn't pick up on that, but the first one I was mentioning on the stream was about the difference between lose and loose. That was not anything that was in your game's dialogue. It's just that's in Lucid it said lose, and it just reminded me of, it annoys me that I often see people that confuse lose and loose. You did not. So I just wanted to point that out. But good to see you, man. I dig that dash animation. Yes. Have you played this before? This was on my top 5 Metroidvanias until Prince of Persia Lost Crown jumped up into like 3rd, and then it knocked this from number 5 down off the list. But yeah. Although, after replaying it, because I haven't played it in a few years, I do still really love this game. It's just there's a couple things that are annoying me that I don't remember them annoying me as much now as they did. They're annoying me now more than I remember them annoying me when I played this previously. Because I do have all the achievements on Xbox. I'm playing it on Steam right now in order to play it and still get achievements for it. Because my main platform is Xbox, which is why on my stream, when I played the Lucid demo, I was like, I'm hoping for an Xbox release. But if it's not on Xbox, I will play it on Steam. But I'm just a big Xbox guy because I got hooked into achievements early. And so that's where, if it's on Xbox, that's where the main place I want to play it. And then I'll go to Steam for if it's not on Xbox, or if it's something I really love and I want to play it again, like this, or like Subnautica. I bought, because Subnautica is in my top 10 games of all time. I love that game. I bought it on Steam so I could play it again. One, for achievements, but also so I could play it modded. So if it's something I really like, then I'll buy it again on another platform. But yeah, I definitely would love to chat with you on an open mic here in the near future. I'll be back to my regularly scheduled streaming schedule, which is pretty much this week. Like my schedule this week is pretty much my normal schedule, but I won't be back to my full regular schedule until probably 2, maybe 3 weeks, and then I'll be back to my regular schedule where I have like open mic every Thursday, and I'd love to get you on for one of those. That'd be awesome. Thanks, man. I went back and fixed farther too. That one was. Although I was thinking about it the other day while I was eating breakfast, because the argument could be made because the farther in the game it did say further, and I was like, that's actually farther. The argument could be made because farther is when you're talking about physical distance, and further is when it's like metaphorical distance. To us, further could be correct because it's in a video game, there is no tangible distance, but to the character's point of view who exists in the world, it would be farther because to him it is a physical distance. So the argument could be made that it's either way, but when it's someone speaking it from their point of view in the video game, it would be farther. But that's awesome that you did go back and fix that. I too am the dude that says Superman does good. You're doing well. I do often say I'm good or I'm doing good, even though I know grammatically it is correct to say I'm doing well, not I'm doing good. Which is funny because that's one of the... have you ever heard Weird Al's Word Crimes? It's a parody of the song, I think it's called Blurred Lines, by I have no idea who it is. I've heard the song before, but most of Weird Al's, with the exception of his Michael Jackson, because I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan, so I know all the Michael Jackson songs, but almost everything else he's parodied, I don't know the actual songs that they came from. I only know Weird Al's version, but I love the song Word Crimes because it addresses basically all of those like common grammatical errors, and one of the lines is about something about doing good or doing well. Challenge accepted, and I'm so down. Awesome. I'll reach out to you here in a couple weeks once I know when I'm going to be back to my regularly scheduled program. We can get on the books, because I'd love to get you on just to talk about video games, Metroidvanias, Lucid. Just that's the whole thing. Open mic is just to get people on and just talk about video games. And I never have. I typically never bring topics. I just we just go wherever the conversation takes us. So guests are welcome to bring a topic. I just don't ever bring anything. It's just for, casual conversation. So, I love doing open mic. I just haven't done one in a while because I've been on a bit of a summer break. This is like my first week back, but I'll be busy again next week. And then the week after that, I should be back to usual. So, I'm good. Seems fine to me. Yes, but I'm doing good. Yeah, how are you? Wait. What is it? Yeah, I'm doing good. Yeah, I think that's... Yeah, I'm good. That does make sense. I'm doing good should be I'm doing well. Curious. I actually haven't pulled up Lucid on my... I do still have it on my wish list. Is there a projected release date for it? Yeah, Matt agrees. Another relic. Die, stupid piranha! Nothing announced. Alright. But... Ooh. You got me on the edge of my seat. Which, speaking of, Nightmare might have noticed, but so for basically since yeah, since I started my channel, I've been on a chair that I absolutely hate because it constantly lowers very slowly, so I'm constantly lifting my chair back up. My birthday was a few weeks ago, and so with money I got for my birthday, I bought a new chair. So I'm using my new chair, and I freaking love this thing. So I'm happy to have a new chair. So you're having me at the edge of my new chair. The demo you played, I noticed, is a bunch of updates behind the current... Okay, I was like, wait, what? I thought I adjusted that. Oh, because yeah, I did stream that. What was it, like July of last year? Or might have been earlier than that. It was a while ago. So the demo has updates. Obviously, also, as you know, you probably noticed, I didn't play the whole demo. I played through the first boss. I have no idea how much farther after that the actual demo goes, because I was trying to get through a bunch of demos. So I'm assuming there are... it sounds like there are more there are updates to the demo, or maybe the demo is just like the first part of the game. I don't know. I can't really see your chair. Well, the fact that you can even see this, because my old chair was much lower, so you probably wouldn't even see it. But yeah, I've got a new chair, and I love it. I don't have to constantly raise it. It's way more comfortable. It's got padded arms, and it can lean way back. I can lean all the way back. The only thing is that my old chair was like a really... It was like a mesh chair, so it like could breathe. So this one is like leather, so when I get up, like my back is a little bit sweaty. That's the only the downside to this new chair, but I'll take it. It's way better than my old one. But nice, glad you got a new one. So I remember having one like that with a hydraulic leak. Exactly, that's what the problem was. It had a hydraulic leak, and it was just always lowering while I'm sitting in it. If it's no one sitting in it, then it stays at the same height. But if you're sitting in it, it's always going down very slowly. So every like 5 minutes, I'm lifting it up, and I don't have to do that anymore. Dude, you were like 20% done. Wow, the demo's much longer than that. Okay, what I will do then is because you might have noticed I think I've done 3 demo streams now where I'll play the demos of like 5 or 6 Metroidvanias, and I do them like every 6 months. I haven't done one in a while. I was actually planning on doing one a couple weeks ago, and I actually have the games planned out that I'm gonna do on my next one. Let me see which ones. So what instead of what I was gonna do? Oh, the next. Well, no, those are the next games I'm gonna play. Where's the demos? I swear I wrote it down somewhere. Oh, I wrote it on my Discord. I wrote it on my Metroidvania channel. Let's see here. Where'd it go? Oh, I think I deleted it. Well, I had it written down. I swear I have it somewhere. Of the Metroidvania demos I was going to play next. Maybe. So what I was going to say is maybe instead of that, I'll do a full, updated Lucid demo playthrough. You know what? Because next week will be another like late night Metroidvania. I usually do this on Monday afternoons around 3. I'm in California, so Pacific time. But I had to push it back because I had some stuff going on in my house today. So next week will also be a later one. And assuming that we beat this game tonight, I don't want to start a new one when I'm doing a late night stream. So maybe I'll do Lucid next Monday night before I get back to my regularly scheduled streaming, where I do it in the afternoon, so I have a little bit more longer to play. And I haven't decided on which Metroidvania I'm going to play next. It's probably going to be either Guns of Fury or Yoku's Island Adventure. It's a toss-up between those two. Those are probably going to be the next ones I play. But before I do that, maybe I'll do a new Lucid demo playthrough of just the Lucid demo. So, oh hell yes. Alright. And I'll see what updates there have been since I played it. When was that? I'm curious now, because I know I pulled it up because I wanted to rewatch it. And I was going to rewatch it before you, but you went and watched it like immediately because I didn't even tell you like my YouTube channel or anything. You found my YouTube channel and probably went through my Metroidvania playlist and found it in there, would be my guess. And unless I've never actually searched. Maybe you searched Nerdy Neo Lucid and it came up. I'm going to try that right now. Nerdy Neo Lucid. Since I did tag the game. And, oh, yep, first thing that comes up is my Metroidvania Monday 42. which was 7 months ago. Okay, so that one wasn't that long ago. When was that? That was December 1st of last year. So, I don't ever plan them out to be every 6 months. It's just they happen to happen about every 6 months. But let's see. What other ones did I play that night? So the demos that I played that night were Lucid, Echo Weaver, Bioframe Outpost, Chronicles of the Wolf, Somber Echoes, and Other Skin. Lucid was my favorite out of all of those demos. Probably followed by Somber Echoes, which, funny enough, I just dived that on Xbox literally like 2 hours ago. Because I finally bought it, and diving means you get the one achievement so that it's like on your tag and counts against your completion percentage. I'm all about completion percentage. So now it's on my tag, which means like once it's on my tag, I'm committed to playing it. And at least beating it, if not getting all the achievements. I'm also a bit of a completionist. So I have Somber Echoes, and I just started it. I don't know when I'm going to get around to actually playing it, but I did just dive that one earlier today. So I'm going to go look at the other. I think the previous Metroidvania Monday demos. Let's see here. The first one I did was Metroidvania Monday number 8, and that was November of 24. Let's see here. I did Hack, Ultros. I didn't care for either of those. Exophobia, which I am basically the world's foremost expert on that game, who is not the developer. I'm going to be the first person on Xbox to get all the achievements once they're patched, and I can actually unlock the achievements. Like I would have all the achievements if they weren't bugged. And 9 Years of Shadows, which also I dived that one just this afternoon as well. I like that one as well. But Exophobia was my favorite of those. And I am a big proponent of that game. I've been in touch with the dev on that game as well. I've done if you go and find any Exophobia like video guides on the collectibles, those are probably mine, because there's not much information about that game out there. Let's see here. And then the second Metroidvania Monday demos was on July of last year. I did Anima Flux. That was alright. Before I go, that one was not good. Biogun, I absolutely loved. It's still on my wish list. I have not bought it yet because I'm waiting for it. I'm patient and frugal, so I wait for it to go on a really steep sale. It hasn't been on a big enough sale yet, but I really liked Biogun. I look forward to playing that one. Blade Chimera was okay. Constance, that one was great. That one came to Xbox just recently. I haven't bought it, but I'm really looking forward to playing that one. Inaya was not bad. That's on Xbox. I don't own it yet. Memories Reach, that one hasn't been released yet. Mini Shoot Adventures, which is technically not a Metroidvania, but it's close. I really enjoyed that. I got all the achievements when it shadow dropped on a Game Pass back in February while I was in Canada for snowboarding. And the last one I did was Mio Memories in Orbit, which I was really looking forward to. And then I played the demo, and I really did not like the demo. But yeah, Lucid and Biogun, out of all the demos I've played, those are probably the two that I've liked, that I've enjoyed the most. So, really looking forward to playing more of that. So I will. That'll be the plan. As of right now, the plan will be to do a new Lucid playthrough for Metroidvania Monday next Monday. It'll probably be around about this time, probably 10:30 Pacific. Ooh, that's awesome. Oh, same. There is a delay on YouTube, so I'm not sure what you were saying same to. I'm curious on what that was. Thanks, man. Means a ton. So, yeah, I'm curious on what same was. And also, let's see here. Let's see here. I don't think so. I'm curious. Have you played Mummy Demastered? I'm stoked. I'll do my best to be there at the start. Die, stupid fish! Let's see here. It is one... Okay, so you're East Coast. You are also a completionist. Okay, that's what you're saying, same too. Alright, then we'll probably have a lot to talk about, both being completionists, and given that your game is a Metroidvania, I'm assuming you're a Metroidvania enthusiast like I am, so we'll have a lot to talk about. I have not. Man, I have so many games to play post-release. Yeah. This is one of the few games where it's much better than the terrible movie it's based on. Although there's not much that this game has to do with the movie other than Russell Crowe's character is in it, as is the antagonist of the movie. But other than that, it doesn't really have much to do with the movie. I'm a completionist. Shoot, what was I just gonna... Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Another show that I do that's also been on hiatus. Both because I've been... part of why I've been on a bit of a summer hiatus is I went to Peru for a few weeks, a couple weeks ago. And then when I got back, I had tons of stuff going on in real life, so I haven't been able to do much streaming lately. But... so my usual schedule is Metroidvania Monday on Monday evenings, and then Tuesdays typically alternate, where one week it's Party Chat, and I've got 2 co-hosts, and we get a guest on, and we talk about, there are topics, but it's not like news topics. It's usually like 5 topics of like, what's your favorite game from this genre? What's your favorite game that has this word in the title? Or, you know, what's the worst game that you've ever played? What's the hardest game you ever played? What game do you have the most hours in? Stuff like that. So that's Party Chat. And then the alternating Tuesday, which has been on hiatus because my co-host on that show has had some stuff going on in his life where we haven't been able to do it. So I'm hoping to get that back on track as well. And that's called Top 5. And it's him and I, and we get a couple of panelists, guest panelists every week who are well-versed in whatever the topic is, and we rank our top 5 of whatever the topic is. So the very first episode I ever did was Top 5 Metroidvanias. Because I'm a big Metroidvania fan. So if you're interested, it has changed since then, but if you go look at the top 5 playlist, the very first episode is Top 5 Metroidvanias if you're interested. We did occasional revisit topics that we've already done with new panelists. So I think Top 5 episode 4 was also Metroidvanias, but it was not us rehashing, me and my co-host rehashing our own top 5. It was just a new set of panelists and their top 5s. So that's Tuesdays alternates between Top 5 and Party Chat. Wednesdays, lately, Wednesday mornings and Friday mornings, my buddy Lois, we actually did it today as well because we haven't done it in a while, but we've been playing through Satisfactory on stream. So we did that. We usually do that Wednesdays and Friday mornings because we both are big fans of Satisfactory. We're getting really close to being done. We may beat it this week. At least beat Phase 5. We are planning on getting all the... He's already got all the achievements. I don't, so we're working on getting me all the achievements. So even when we do complete Phase 5, we'll still have more to do. But Wednesday nights typically is my Retro Rewind, where I play retro games. So I've played like... the first Retro Rewind I did was playing through Mega Man X 1, 2, and 3, but it was a randomizer where it randomizes all 3 games. It's awesome. I did Link to the Past recently. I've been doing a couple of N64 games, so the last 3 games I streamed for Retro Rewind was GoldenEye, Perfect Dark, and Star Fox 64. Thursday nights is when I typically do open mic. Although once a month, me and my buddy Dude, who is a bigger completionist than I am, we do our Achievement Chasers stream, where we just talk about everything we achievement hunted over the previous month. So that's going to be this Thursday. We're going to do Achievement Chasers for the month of June. Normally we do it the first Thursday of each month, but because of my inability to stream lately, we haven't been able to do it this month. And then, yeah, that's my usual schedule. Oh, and Mass Effect is my favorite video game franchise of all time, and Mass Effect 3 is my single favorite game of all time. And so once a month, usually I try to do the last Monday of every month. We do, I get some friends together. We play Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. I play it Mass Effect 3 multiplayer off stream, literally on a weekly basis. But I try to do it on stream with my YouTube friends on the last Monday of every month. So that's open to anyone who wants to join. So that's kind of my usual schedule. So, bro, that's my jam, Retro Rewind. Yeah, I started that before the Retro Rewind game came out, where you're managing a video store. I started my Retro Rewind stream where I just play retro games, and I do that for retro achievements, because my buddy Dude, who I just told you about, he got me into retro achievements. I didn't even know about it until a couple years ago, and now I love it, so I can go play all my old games from my childhood all over again, but with achievements. So he got me into retro achievements, so that's where I came up with the Retro Rewind. I started it a couple months ago, and then like 2 or 3 weeks after I started doing Retro Rewind, the Retro Rewind game came out, and I saw all these people streaming Retro Rewind. I was like, these people stole my idea! And then I realized, oh, they're all playing this one game called Retro Rewind. But I had my stream out. I started that stream before that game came out. So, yeah. So, I'm a big gamer, and I just love talking about video games. And that's the whole reason I mentioned in my DM, but that's the whole reason why I started my channel, is because so many channels talk about news. I want to just talk about games I'm playing, So, because I started my channel with Party Chat. I had the idea for Party Chat for 3 or 4 years before I started my channel. I just didn't have the time to stream. So I was like, whenever I do have the time to start my channel, starting with Party Chat. But because I said there's topics, and it's very we try to keep it. When I first started it, we only had because of my co-hosts, their schedules, we only had 90 minutes. Now, and that was on Saturdays. Due to my schedule, it's now, as I mentioned, Tuesday nights on alternating Tuesdays, and we have a little bit more time. I had to switch up my co-host because one of my co-hosts that used to do it on Saturdays, he couldn't do it when we switched it to Tuesday. But we're not in quite a rush anymore, so we can go a little bit longer. But it's very structured. And I was like, I love Party Chat, but I want the ability to just talk to people about video games. That's where Open Mic spawned from, is just having people on to talk about video games. That gave me the open-ended nature that I also wanted. So I've got kind of the balance of structured and non-structured. So you should talk about culture war and politics. Yeah, because there's not enough of those people on YouTube. That's the thing, is there's so many people that talk about news and pop culture and stuff. It's I just want to talk about games. So that's why I started my channel. I hear that's what gaming shows are supposed to be all about. Shots fired at side scrollers, which we were talking about on Satisfactory today. All right, I've been talking too much. I need to get back to playing the game. Let's see here. Where am I? All right. Okay. I filled in the map down at the bottom of this cavern at the left. That's the what I was trying to fill in. And I filled it in now. So now I can continue back to where I was going. And, well, it's not very complete. I've started it, but I have a lot of work to do. I've become really good friends with, his name is Tyler, and he created a website called GameShelf. And so I've been a big proponent of GameShelf. And one of the things you can do is you can make lists of video games. And so I have a list of all the Metroidvanias I've ever beaten. And I'm planning, I've only got the first 8 of them ranked in order. The rest of them are just ones that I've beaten. But I do plan to rank every Metroidvania I've beaten in my order of preference. So far, I have them all, the ones that I've beaten in there. I just don't have anything past the first 8 or so actually ranked. So if you want to see all the Metroidvanias I've beaten, you can go check out GameShelf. And it should be, I put the link to his website in every stream description. So you should, let me make sure it's there. Yes, it is in the GameShelf is linked in the stream description of the stream. So if you want to go check it out, tell him that Neo sent to you. But yeah, you can go and see all the Metroidvanias I've ever beaten. And at some point, I will have them all ranked by my order of preference. You know, oh, one thing I was going to mention at the beginning of the stream, because I had never actually noticed it until tonight. I knew that Mummy Demastered was in my intro for Metroidvania Monday. I didn't realize it's the very first game that appears in my intro. I didn't notice that until tonight. I'm like, oh, hey, look at that. It's the very first game that you see when I start my intro. Let's see here. Hold on. There you go. Annoying bugs. I'm trying to talk to chat. I'm with you. I can talk game mechanics, design philosophy for hours. Oh. I don't know if he's designed a game, but he's often talking about game design. Another buddy of mine, Jay Bongo, which I think he's the guy that was on Carl's stream the other night when you showed up, Jay Bongo. He could talk about game mechanics and design philosophy for hours as well. So he's got a busier real life schedule, so he doesn't. The only time I ever see him streaming is like he streams like 6 o'clock in the morning his time, which is Eastern, which would be your time. But it's like 3 a.m. for me, so I'm a night owl, so I often will see him streaming like as I'm going to bed, but he's already up in the morning. And he plays games for like an hour or so, and he has some really great insights that he clips out for shorts every once in a while, but he doesn't really do panel streams on his channel, but he goes on other people's channels and does panel streams. I've had him on Open Mic. I think I've had him on Top 5. We did a, back in... I don't remember what month it was, but it was a month or two after Metroid Prime 4 came out. We did a roundtable with 4 of us, and we all talked about... we did a very in-depth discussion of everything that we did and didn't like about Metroid Prime 4, and he was on that panel. But yeah, he's another guy that you could definitely talk to about game design and philosophy and stuff for hours. I just like talking about the games and what I do and don't like. I don't know about philosophy and game design. No expert, although I do want to start my own studio because I've got a lot of ideas for video games that I want to bring to the market at some point. But yeah, if you ever get a chance to talk to Jay Bongo, he's a great dude, and I would recommend it. So, hey, Paul's here. What's up, Paul? As always, you rock. Thank you for your music I use for my intro, or not my intro music, but my starting music when I'm starting my stream and I'm getting stuff together and it just says starting soon. On Metroidvania Monday, that's Paul's music, because it's his rendition of from Super Metroid, of, I forget which track it is from Super Metroid, but Paul's one of my good buddies, so I always link his channel and DJ Axis because they're buddies of mine, and I use their music for my intro stuff. So go check them out as well. Their links are also in the stream description. Ariana Floyd is here. What's up? Good evening again, Ariana. It was good to see you earlier for Satisfactory. Always good to see you. Yes. Jay Bongo was on that panel when you showed up. I'm curious, how did you stumble across Carl's stream the other night? It was really awesome that you did. He's my dude. Oh, do you know... Have you talked to Jay Bongo already? You might have. Neo says he's a night owl. Meanwhile, I'm on the East Coast. Yeah, because it's funny. Nightmare's on the East Coast, and he's usually up as late as I am, but his time. So, like, I go to bed like 3, and it's 6 a.m. for him, and he's like just going to bed. He's more of a night owl. His takes on design and his game priorities align with mine a lot. Okay, yeah. So circle. Oh, yeah. The Venn diagram is not like this. It's a perfect overlap. So, yeah. Oh yeah, we were talking about Paul's DSP music earlier today. yes, we were. That intro Super Metroid track was fired. Yes, that is Paul. He did that rendition. So, my buddy Paul just showed up in chat. He's a musician. Yeah, that's already like my favorite track from Super Metroid, and he just made it even better. So, alright. Are there any other rooms around here that I missed? No. Okay. Oh, another relic. It's Brinstar. Yeah, I think so. I'm not 100% certain. I'd have to pull up. Oh, actually, you know what? I do. Yes, because I still have that window open. So yeah, it's my metal rendition of the lower Brinstar theme from Super Metroid. So yes, you are correct. It is it is Brinstar. So go give my man Paul a follow. He makes great music, as does DJ Axis. They are good buddies of mine. Paul was the second person I ever had on open mic. It was from the because he drives Uber. He drives Uber, and so he took a couple hours out of his driving. He's in his car the whole time on our first open mic, or his first open mic, which is only I think it was the third episode of open mic, because the first episode of open mic I did was a solo, because every once in a while I'll do a solo and I just talk about stuff. But it's usually I have a guest on. And I think the Melee games were my first guest, and then Paul was my second guest. So he was episode 3 of Party Chat, or Open Mic. And Paul, confirming, lower Brinstar. Paul, you got to come on Party Chat or something, because we have a bet to settle that I lost. So I will honor our bet next time you're either on Open Mic or Party Chat with me. Which I'm not looking forward to. A musician from Oh yeah, we're Paul. Chattis Factory earlier today. Someone mentioned Brokeback Mountain, but they misspelled it, called Broke Bake Mountain, and I think it was Nightmares. Like, that sounds like something Paul would be into. So good. Word, yes. Word, yeah. We have a pickle bet to settle. Die, fish! Alright, I think... Yeah. It's facts. Yep. Wrong button. Hey, it was Rizzler who said it first. Oh, was it? I thought that you said that first. Paul says facts, meaning he's into it. I think he was. I think that was in regards to being on Party Chat or Open Mic, so we can settle our pickle bet. But I like the idea that he's agreeing that he would totally be into the Broke Bake Mountain. I reject your reality and I substitute my own. If I remember correctly, you basically have to Shine Spark here. No, I'm green. Oh, you are green to Broke Bake Mountain. Yeah, I was saying it's like there's gay stuff. It's like, but is there weed? And Paul's like, there's weed, I'm in. Yep, I remembered that. I was like, I think you have to Shine Spark in order to do this. Or whatever it's called in this game. The shoulder charge air dash animation looks so goddamn much same as the... Yeah, it's like identical to the Shine Spark. That's why I think this is... I know I've said it in the past. I'm trying to think if there's anything else, but I think this is probably like the closest game I've played to Super Metroid that's not a Metroid game. And that... Although Super Metroid is actually on the lower half of my Metroid games, because I do have, as I mentioned, I have a list of all the Metroidvanias I've beaten. I do have a list on GameShelf of all the Metroid games, with the exception of the 3DS Samus Returns. I haven't played that one. And the ones that are not actual Metroid games, like Federation Force, also 3DS games. I haven't played that one. And Metroid Pinball. I think that was a DS game, but obviously it's not a real Metroid game. But all the other Metroid games, including things like AM2R and a couple of ROM hacks that I've played, I've ranked all of those. Not only do I have them in a list, I have them all ranked by what's my favorite. So Super Metroid is actually in my lower half of Metroid games. It's still a good game though, but this is probably like the closest thing that's to Super Metroid that's not Metroid. Come on, you know me. I do. Oh my goodness, there's so friggin' many of them. God, that's really annoying. That's probably the thing that I didn't remember that annoys me the most, that I didn't remember from my previous playthroughs, is how annoyingly fast all the enemies like respawn essentially. They shouldn't be quite so fast. Blasphemy. I know. I have a hot take. I haven't actually written my Super Metroid review yet, but I think I gave it... I did rate it. I think I gave it like a 7 out of 10. I know it's blasphemy, especially when Metroid's my second favorite franchise of all time. Everyone's like, puts it on this pedestal of like the greatest game ever made. It has a lot of problems. Still a good game, but people, like, I've said it in a couple like posts on like YouTube and stuff, when people like just constantly praising it, because one thing that a hill that I will die on is I would love, like, if done right, because a lot of times they're not done right, but a remake / remaster. There are 2 games that I want, and one of them got announced just recently, and that is Ocarina of Time. Although that is definitely a remake. All I want is a remaster, where it's literally the exact same game, just runs at 60 FPS and has better graphics. That's not what it's going to be. I hope it's good. It may get me to get a Switch too, because Ocarina of Time was in my top 10 games of all time until I recently replayed both it and my second favorite, Twilight Princess, and they flipped, and now Twilight Princess is my favorite, Ocarina of Time is my number 2. But yeah, Ocarina of Time, I've been saying for a long time I would love a remaster of it. We're getting a remake, but hopefully it's good. So that knocks that off the list. So the next one I want is a Super Metroid remake, but it is done in the the Metroid Dread engine. So everything is exactly the same. It just looks and runs as smoothly as Metroid Dread, and that could potentially be the best Metroid game ever made. But I do have a Super Metroid hot take. It's good. It's not as good as everyone says it is. There are ROM hacks of it that are better than the original. But next time I play through it, I'm gonna, because I don't like writing a review for a game if I haven't played it in a long time. So when I do a fresh playthrough of a game that I really like or really hate, I'll write a review. So like I've written 2 reviews recently. Metroid Dread, I actually just posted it like 2 or 3 days ago, and I think I gave it like a 9 or a 9.5. And it's a lengthy, in-depth review. Took me a couple days to write it. And then, this is all on GameShelf, by the way. So if you go on GameShelf, you can see my reviews. I've only written like 6 or 7 so far, but I have a long list of games that I want to write reviews for. It's just, it takes me like 3 or 4 days to write the reviews because I go really in-depth. The last Metroidvania I played, was it the last one I played before Mummy Demastered? Oh, shoot, now I need to double check. Where's my playlist? There it is. No, I have played a couple palate cleansers because I played a Metroidvania I really, really did not like. So I wrote I typed up my review in Google Sheets before I posted it to GameShelf, and it was 7.5 pages. Because I had so much to say about it. I played it, like 98% of it, on stream right here on Metroidvania Monday. And that was Blast Brigade versus the Evil Legion of Dr. Creed. And I gave it, I think, a 5.5 out of 10. You can go and read my in-depth thoughts. It does a lot of things right, but it does what it does wrong really pissed me off. So I had to write a really, really in-depth review about it. So it's a long one. But there's so many little tweaks that could make that game go from very meh to really fantastic. I wanted to like that game so bad, and it just made me hate it at like every turn. And if you were to go and watch it took me 5 streams, and the final Blast Brigade stream is the longest stream I've ever done at 10 hours and 13 minutes, because I'm like, I am determined to get done with this game tonight. You can just see over the course of like the first 3 or 4 streams just the descent of like, oh my god, I hate this game and I can't wait to be done with it. So I needed a couple palate cleansers. So after that, I played Shadow Complex, which is in my top 5 Metroidvanias. And then I did Exophobia, which I was talking about earlier, to highlight that one. And I did both of those in 2 streams because they're pretty short games. And now I'm doing Mummy Demastered, also a pretty short game that I really like. So I'm probably going to do another quick one, and then after one more quick Metroidvania, I'm probably going to do a longer one. I'm thinking I might do After Image, because I've heard lots of great stuff about that one. I've heard it's kind of long. It's like a 60-hour game. Another hot take I have, being a Metroidvania aficionado, I really don't like Hollow Knight. Everyone like Super Metroid, everyone praises it to the high heavens. I despised that game with a passion for so long. I finally actually got through it and beat it. I don't hate it, but I really don't like Hollow Knight. So I have Silksong and I will play it, but I'm not in any rush because I've heard that the stuff I don't like about Hollow Knight is there in Silksong as well. So despite being a big Metroidvania fan, I do have a bit of a couple of Metroidvania hot takes. Oh, let's see. Actually, let's go down first because there's only one room. And then we'll continue this way. Hollow Knight is whack. Yeah. There's so... Like Blast Brigade, it does so many things that just piss me off. Oh, look at that. Another bandolier. Ammo capacity increase. Excellent. Kind of like Mario's a good example. There's people, you know, some people like 2D Mario better. Some people like 3D Mario. Same thing with, you know, for Metroid. I am a 3D Metroid fan much more than I am a 2D Metroid fan. Not that I don't like 2D Metroid. I've played them all, with the exception of the 3DS one. But my favorite 2D Metroid is Zero Mission. But if the Super Metroid got a Metroid Dread coat of paint, that could probably be... That would most likely be my favorite 2D Metroid. God, why are these bats so hard to hit and they take way too many shots to kill? As in Prime or 2.5D? So I'm saying like the Prime games versus Metroids 1 through 5, as you know, Metroid 1 through 5 being the 2D Metroids and then Metroid Prime 1, 2, and 3 being the 3D Metroids. And we don't talk about Other M. But I like Metroid Primes 1, 2, and 3. 4 was very, very disappointing. If you want to hear my thoughts, you can go watch that Metroid Prime 4 roundtable we did back in like January or February. But I was very disappointed in Metroid Prime 4. But what I just paused to think is, I never actually thought about it until literally just now. Which do I prefer, Metroid Prime 4 or Super Metroid? Super Metroid. But I do like Metroid Primes 1, 2, and 3 all more than I like Super Metroid. But yeah, Metroid Prime Remastered. If it wasn't for having the remaster, Metroid Prime 2 would probably be my favorite Metroid. But because Metroid Prime has the remaster and Metroid Prime 2 does not, Metroid Prime Remastered is my favorite Metroid and is my third favorite game of all time. If Metroid Prime 2 was remastered, it would probably take that spot. But I don't think we're going to get a Metroid Prime 2 remastered. So I like Metroid Prime 2 more than Metroid Prime 1, but I like Metroid Prime Remastered more than Metroid Prime 2. And that is solely because of the modern controls. Because I was never... I can play it, but I'm not I've never liked the tank controls of Metroid Prime. So with Metroid Prime Remastered, you can finally play it with proper twin-stick controls and makes the game... a nearly perfect game, perfect. And then you also get, you know, the other bells and whistles of better graphics and stuff like that, and better textures. But if it was literally the same graphics as GameCube, and it just had twin-stick controls, that's all it takes for me to have it be my favorite Metroid over Metroid Prime 2. But if Metroid Prime 2 got the same treatment, it would be my favorite. So, I might have misspoken. Metroid Prime Remastered is my favorite Metroid, and my third favorite game of all time. I think I said that. My second favorite game of all time, and my number one favorite Metroidvania is Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Right there, Ori. My number one favorite game of all time is Mass Effect 3. Metroid Prime was also the very first retro achievement game I ever got all the achievements for. I don't have all the Metroid Prime 2 achievements yet. I still have like 4 or 5 left. I have to go back and beat the game in under like 4 hours. And there's still like 2 or 3 bosses I have to beat in under specific time limits. So I will go back and finish it and get the mastery for it. Can't wait to see where you rank Salt and Sanctuary. I was thinking about making that one of my Metroidvania Monday games very soon. Let's see here. Where am I right now? Okay. Oh, I missed a little bit. I'll go around this way. Really? What? I didn't even touch it yet. Ooh, another relic. Ooh, peace candy. If you want to do Salt and Sanctuary co-op, I'm down. That would... Can you do Salt and Sanctuary co-op online, or is it... I was under the impression that it's local co-op only. But you would know a lot better than I would. If we could, like, make it a regular thing, like Monday night, we'll do for my Metroidvania Monday, we do that in co-op. That would definitely bump up its priority of getting played if it has online co-op. And I'm assuming we're talking about the Xbox version, because that's the one I'm going to be playing. Yeah, it does have online. That'd be fun, because the only co-op Metroidvania Monday I've ever done was the very first one. Where we did... I was hoping to beat it, but we had too many technical issues and crashes, so we didn't get to it. But Journey to the Savage Planet, which is also in my top 5 Metroidvanias. Oh dang, I'm wrong. Was I right? That it only has local co-op? I'm pretty sure I saw somewhere it's local co-op only. You can phase through enemies. Yep, local. That's what I thought. If you want to come hang out and we'll play through it in co-op, that'd be fine. You can come crash on my couch. see here. I do need to go this way. Womp womp. Is Salt and Sacrifice also local co-op only? Although that's not on Xbox, but I do own it on Steam. Wait. I need to go down. Ah. Can you not? Oh, dang it. The map doesn't show you which rooms have doors. You can't go down from this room, so I gotta go around. Annoying. Alright. Might be able to use Steam Play Together or whatever that was called. I don't have Salt and... I have Salt and Sacrifice. No. Yeah, I have Salt and Sacrifice on Steam because it's not on Xbox. I have Salt and Sanctuary on Xbox. Because, as I was saying earlier, if it's on Xbox, that's where I play it. So that would not work. And it's not... oh. Deleted. Yeah, Sacrifice. Sacrifice has online. We could do that. At some point. But I gotta do Salt and Sanctuary before I do Salt and Sacrifice. Well, I gotta go. Have a good night, Neo. Alright, Ariana. Thanks for showing up. Have a great night. And I'm sure I will see you again later. Always good to see you. Oh, I can phase through enemies, but not through attacks like that. Am I going the right way? Yes. Assuming I can go this way and it's not like a one-way door or something, which I don't think there are any in this game. Yeah, okay. Hey, another relic. Yeah, keep trying to hit me. Oh wow, he's got a really long lunge range. Alright. 86% of the map. Alright, where do I need to go next? Let's see here. I need to go... Oh, I missed a helicopter. How did I miss that? Alright. I think I've got everything down in the sewers. Yes. All right, we got everything in the blue area, everything in the purple area. I'm missing one little room in the turquoise, this like top center green area. And then I'm missing some in that other green area in the kind of in the bottom right center. And let's see here, the orange area. I think I've got everything there. Yep, orange area is complete, and the tower is also complete. And then we'll fill in the rest of the map as we go when we go to fight the final boss. All right. Let's see here. While I'm looking at it, I am. All right, we got. I need the Horus Bracer. I still don't have that. And then the Crown of Apis, we got that already. All right, so I think the Horse Bracer is the only one I'm missing. Let's see here. Did I write a guide? Was that one of the achievement guides I wrote? It is! Okay, that's in the green area in the bottom center. All right. Let's take that map and replace the one we were working on. There we go. All right. Oh, wait. Where am I? Okay, I need to go back the way I came and then go right. Oh yeah, I forgot you can hang from the ceiling. Once you have the phase dash, you don't really need to do it anymore, so I forgot you can. I think I've got full ammo already, but let's... Can I? Oh, this must have been not an ammo crate, but a an ammo upgrade. I was like, why can't I refill my ammo? Did I just double phase dash? I don't even think I knew that was possible. Or did I touch the ground and reset my ability? It didn't seem like it. Actually, let's go save first. Dang it, stupid bats. I need to go up and to the right. Does it carry? It does carry through rooms. Excellent. That was nice. Let's see here. And now where the heck am I on the map? Alright. I need to go up and to the right. Alright. Oh, actually I don't. It might be quicker to go that way. I need to go above the green repel point. It's kind of like directly to the right of me. So I could go right, down, right, and then up. Let's see if we can go that way. Wait. Oh, I almost missed a room entirely. Look at that, another ammo upgrade. I didn't even see that on the map. Good thing I ended up here. Is there any other rooms that I missed? In this... No, I think that is the only one, besides the one I'm headed to. Dang it, I keep falling. don't need to go up anyways. Just to activate it so I have it. Kind of surprised that there's not an achievement for finding all the helicopter locations. Alright. Oh, this is perfect, because this is the area I need to go to next. Alright, those 3 areas I've been through now are full. Should be 100% complete. That was pretty convenient. Alright, where am I? Okay, that is all filled in. I do need to go down to the bottom of that second shaft, but I do need to go up. Like a little to the right and above me is a little missing square. The room to the left of that has one of the abilities that I need for an achievement. And it makes me stronger somehow. I don't know what the item does, but we're about to find out. It's the Horus Bracer. Whatever that does. I don't remember. Oh. Oh, thank goodness. I think I remember getting to this room without getting knocked off is a real pain in the butt if you don't have that item that prevents you from getting knocked back. But I have it now, so it's would have made this a lot easier, even if I didn't have the phase dash. Weapon power increase. That is very important. And there's the achievement for that. Excellent. Alright, I think we have all of the like power-ups now. At least the like new abilities. There are... I don't know if we have all the bandoliers or not. Obviously, we don't have all the relics, but they don't actually do anything. There's just an achievement for collecting all of them. Alright, is there anything up? There's nothing up. Oh, you know what? Let's go... Yeah, let's keep going right, and then down and drop left, and then that hallway that's half explored connects all the way to the other end. So that'll take us over to where we need to. To get to the bottom of that shaft, which I need to go to. Because there is a couple rooms down there that I haven't been to. Oh, I actually need to go to the bottom of this shaft, not that one. So we'll go fill in that hallway and then turn back and come back. Dang it. Did I pass it? Oh, I went way too far down. Oh, I guarantee you that's a relic right there. I guarantee it. Called it. Ah, these stupid brains! They're way too small and hard to hit, and they're way too fast, and they have way too much health. Oh yeah, I couldn't get through here the first time. That's gotta be a relic, but why can I not get in there? There we go. Called it. Another relic. I'm like, I guarantee it's another relic. Ooh, thanks for all the ammo. Leave me alone, stupid brain! Those might just be... Those brains are probably even more annoying than these freaking fire skulls. What? How do you hit like 3 times from the same little bug? Crap. Only 10 more. Oh, hold on. Did I miss any? I did. Dang it. Oh, I think that is a Ooh, it's a pink room I haven't been to. Does that mean another new gun? Am I thought I had all the guns. Am I still missing one, or is it just an ammo station? We're about to find out. Oh, it's just another bandolier. Yeah, no, I have all the guns. Oh, you don't have to have 3 guns. But why wouldn't you? Alright, now to continue back where we were headed. Got some rooms. I think once we go up that green shaft over there, we'll have filled in the entire green area. And then we can head over to the final area. Something Wrong. Hello, Something Wrong. My favorite genre. My favorite genre as well, assuming we're talking about Metroidvanias. Welcome to Metroidvania Monday. if you are a big Metroidvania fan like I am, I'm curious, what are some of your favorites? Wonder why they don't just give a mark for passable wall in this game. Yeah, it is annoying that on the map it doesn't show you which rooms have doors. You just kind of have to guess. It's not that big of an issue because most of the time when hallways connect, you can get from one to the other, but there are some where they don't. You have to go around. So there are other games where it makes way bigger of a difference because you may have to like track way around. So it's not that bad in this game, but it would be nice if it was a little clearer on where doors were. And it would be nice if there was a way to fill in your map. Like, here's all the items that you've missed. Mine is definitely Symphony of the Night. Okay. I am not a big fan of... Not that I dislike Castlevania games. I'm just not a huge fan of Castlevania games in general. I haven't played a lot of them. The only ones I have played is Symphony of the Night and the Lords of Shadow games because I'm a big hack and slash fan as well. I do own pretty much all of them, and I do plan to play them at some point. But I am not a huge fan of Symphony of the Night. That's another Metroidvania hot take I have. I do need to replay it because I've only played it once back in 2016. Maybe I'll do it for Metroidvania Monday at some point. But I didn't dislike it, I just wasn't a big fan of it. But it is a very popular answer, that is for sure. Wait, oh, this is... Alright, I filled in this area, but this is a dead end. I can't get over to where I need to go from here. And there's no fast travel down here. Dang it. I need to go up, right, and then down over to that bottom right area. Huge fan of Castlevania series. Alright. When did you get into it? My first Castlevania was Lords of Shadow. And I was like, ooh, this looks like an awesome hack and slash. I'm a big fan of hack and slashes. So the only Castlevania Metroidvanias I played is Symphony of the Night and Mirror of Fate. And that one's a very light on the Metroidvania elements. I haven't played any of the other proper ones. Cause, I am planning on playing basically all of them because I do have the Castlevania Anniversary Collection, but those are platformers, not Metroidvanias. But I do have the Advance Collection, which has all the Game Boy Advance games that I have not played, and I will be playing those at some point. I don't have the Dominus Collection yet, but I do plan to pick it up once it goes on a steep enough sale. It just hasn't come on a big enough sale for me to justify picking it up yet. But I do plan to play all of them. So yours was Symphony of the Night back in 2004. All right. So you didn't play it when it first came out, right? Because it came out in... When did Symphony of the Night come out? Was it in the late 90s or was it early 2000s? I know it was a PS1 game. But the first time I played it was the Xbox Live Arcade version. The only time I've played it. Ooh, another relic. Excellent. I need to go up. 97. Alright, that sounds right. Yeah, I've never owned a PlayStation, so I never had access to it until Xbox Live Arcade. Yeah. I'm much more... I'm not a big fan of fantasy in general. So, but I love sci-fi, and that's why I'm a huge fan of Metroid, just not a huge fan of Castlevania. I'm going the wrong way. I need to go up. Do you like Metroid, though? Yes, Metroid is my second favorite video game franchise of all time behind Mass Effect. Which Metroid is my favorite? We were just talking about that about 20 minutes ago. My favorite Metroid and my third favorite game of all time is Metroid Prime Remastered. I was just saying how I probably like Metroid Prime 2 better than Metroid Prime 1, but Metroid Prime Remastered having the modern twin-stick controls rather than the tank controls that were originally in the game is what puts it over for me. But if Metroid Prime 2 got a remastered, that would probably take the spot of my favorite Metroid game. But I don't think that's going to happen. If it was going to happen, it probably would have happened by now. Are you much of a fan of Metroid? If so, what's your favorite Metroid? Just my take, but I never liked the scan in Prime 2. I love scanning. When I played the 2D Metroids and there's no scanning, I feel like I'm missing something. But I can understand not being a fan of that. That totally makes sense. Which maybe never complete any of them. That's fair. My favorite's probably been Super and Zero Mission. Zero Mission is my favorite 2D Metroid. Curious if you've played... Have you played Mummy Demastered? I was saying earlier how it's probably the closest thing to Super Metroid that's not a Metroid game. Or at least that I've played. I'd have to really think about it, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head that's more like Super Metroid that's not a Metroid game. Alright. Already got that one. Let's see. I tried, but not in mood for gaming for a long time now. Okay. Hey, what's up, Lois? Good to see you again. Lurking while you're working, I'm assuming? Wait, no. Monday, it's your weekend right now. Right? Today's your Saturday. I have a friend who is a big Metroid fan, and he's kind of just kind of lost his love of gaming over the last couple years and hasn't really played a whole lot either. So I get it. If you like sci-fi, I'm going to check out Aliens for the DS. There's an Alien like Ridley Scott Alien, like Alien versus Predator Alien. There's an Alien DS game that was a Metroidvania. I am not aware of this. Is it just called Aliens? Let's see if it has retro achievements. Aliens? Aliens Infestation on DS? It does have retro achievements, and it says 2D platforming Metroidvania survival horror. I did not know this game existed. Oh, it actually only just got retro achievements back in February. Is it a first person or is it a No, it's 2D platforming, so you probably don't have to use the stylus, which will probably make it much easier to potentially stream. Sweet, thanks for putting that on my radar. I was not aware that game even existed. Awesome. Yeah, yes, Ridley's for the Nintendo DS. Yep, that one. Sweet. I will look into that. Why am I going up? I need to go down to the right. I need to go this way. Wait, why am I... Dang it, I'm going up again. I don't need to go up. I want to go over and go down. Might as well refill on ammo while I'm here. Gotta go. Take care. Have a nice day. Well, thanks for showing up. I do this pretty much every Monday night, so maybe I'll see you again in the future. And thanks for putting that Aliens game on my radar. Appreciate it. Have a great night. Something wrong. Oh, something Wong. I didn't even see that until Nightmare said it. Something Wong, not something wrong. I apologize for getting your name wrong. Oh, you know, I just... It'd be even better if it was something Wong. That... Oh my god, that was... freaking gold when that news... I mean, it's sad that all those people died on that plane, but... it's really freaking hilarious that... they didn't realize that those were fake names. Something Wong, Bang Ding Ao, Wee Tu Lo, and Holy Fook. You got his name. I did get his name Wong. I got it right now, though. Yeah, we're probably not gonna get the 100% achievement because I still need 10 more relics, and I probably missed a few, so I do want to get the 100% map achievement. So I think we're good as long as I fully explore this area. I think I should get it. Oh, and I don't have it pulled up. There we go. This is weird. It's quiet. Too quiet. Be careful, it's a trap. It's like the final biome and there's no enemies. Something's not right. Oh, there's still one more health upgrade. I hope it's down here somewhere. Oh, I have 8. I thought I had 10 more, so I had 9 more. Oh, what? Ooh, map. I was hoping for a health upgrade. I wonder if that's the last ammo upgrade. I wish I knew when I had max ammo. There's way too many of these freaking annoying bugs. It'd be awesome if we did end up getting 100% of the relics. Not necessarily by accident, but without really trying. Sorry, I missed that earlier question. Which question? I have no idea what question you're referring to. Did I ask you a question? But you're not sure what the question was, at least that's what it sounds like, so I guess we'll never know. Oh, I did ask you a question. Monday is your Saturday, right? And Tuesday is your Sunday. Something about falling in love with game. Oh, that wasn't a question. That was just a statement. I have a friend who was kind of in that same boat that something Wong was saying. How he's kind of like fallen out of video game, has lost some of his luster for him. I was just saying that I've got another friend who's kind of in that same boat, so hasn't played a whole lot in the last couple of years. I wasn't asking about his weekend. I was basically asking, verifying if this is his weekend, because I believe that his work schedule is he's off Monday, Tuesdays. I'm in a similar boat. Gaming doesn't have the same spark it used to. I'm hoping getting back into the main Arkham trilogy fixes that. Alright. I don't have that, but I do have where some games, not games that I used to love, I don't love anymore, but it's just like, it's just sometimes like, it's like I want to play something, it's just like I don't really know what to play, nothing really sounds good right now, sort of thing. I do have that pretty frequently. But yeah, it's not that I don't want to play, it's just like nothing sounds like no game sounds all that appetizing at the moment, so to speak. Yeah, I get that a lot. Oh, 46, only 4 more. Why are there crows underground? Alright, please be the last health upgrade. Please be the last health upgrade. Please be the last health upgrade. Yes! Last health upgrade! How's my map going? 94%. That seems like a prime spot to have a fake wall. Oh, I need to... Dang it. I need to go through and connect that hallway, otherwise it won't count as having gone through there. Dum-dum. Right through this next room is the final boss fight. Yeah, you get full health or full ammo. Why can't you get full health? It'd be nice if you just put a one health upgrade or full health station in the game would be nice right here. Yeah, I was having that last year. Yeah. You could call it like gaming COVID, because you know, supposedly COVID made people lose their taste, but nothing tasted good. It's like none of these games sound good right now. Yeah, stop giving me ammo. I have full ammo. I just need health. This is one thing that I'm not a fan of, that it literally copied original NES Metroid, which is a freaking terrible game. The fact that the only way to refill your health to full is to pick up an ammo, a health upgrade, and there's only a very limited number of those. Why can't you have an occasional full health recharge station? That is one of the number of reasons why Metroid 2 is far superior to Metroid 1. Among a number of other reasons. But that's probably the biggest one. Can you just drop a couple of large healths so I can be done with this and continue? Nope, every single one has to be a small health. Ugh. I don't need ammo! I already have full ammo! Really? Oh my god, game, seriously. I just need like one more large health. Is a large health too much to frickin' ask for? Yes, it is. Just keep giving me ammo when I'm already full on ammo. God, that's so friggin' dumb. Alright, 95. Is there really 5% more of the map left? I feel like I should be at 99%. Oh, let's see here. And this is the boss of the game. So do I want the assault rifle? Plasma beam is great for hitting lots of weak enemies, but it's not terribly great against strong enemies. So we'll go with cluster rockets. And I think flamethrower is what I use on the final boss. I know in the intro I'm using the cluster rockets. Really? Yeah, that's basically the only tie to the movie is Russell Crowe's character pops up and keeps telling you where to go. Agent, you're approaching Aminette's location. There's no time to wait for backup. We can only trust in your training and experience to overcome her power. You may very well stand between the void and all humankind. No pressure! But the fate of humanity lies on your shoulders. You worm, blind to your fate. There is nothing you can do to stop this. I beg to differ. You stop literally spawning in right on top of me? Comes to this, the end of all things. For I called out to Set, god of death, and he did answer. This is what's in my intro. Really? Am I supposed to defeat Aminette still? Or can I ignore her and just fight Set? I don't think you need to worry about her. That was a lot easier than I remember. I know now how you persist, but this shall... What? She always talks too fast. I can't read everything that she says. Energy released by Ominet's defeat was too much for the tunnels. They're coming down on top of you. Move quickly, and there may still be time to escape. You've done the impossible, Agent. You will not be forgotten in the annals of Prodigium's history. I remember that fight being a lot harder. Dang it. Oh, I just have to get to the helicopter. Let's go to this one, because this one is the closest. Chopper should be just east of your location. Hurry. Yeah, I know. %. What did I miss? Oh! There's one little square that I missed down there. Dang it. I'm gonna have to do that again. Thanks to the dedication of our agents, Amina has been destroyed and her threat contained. I can say more confidently than ever that Prodigium will be necessary if we are to maintain our way of life amidst evil. I haven't gotten any achievements yet, or did it already pop and I didn't hear it? This is a hard road. Many lives were lost today, but we continue onward, knowing that Prodigium represents more than simple survival. It represents humanity's dominance over chaos, which will prove invaluable in the coming storm. Did I get... Oh, I did. The achievement did already unlock. I just didn't hear it. There's one for defeating Aminette, and then one right after that for escaping on the chopper. So I am at 34 of 37. Let's see if we can go and get the 100% map achievement. Yeah, the only three I'm missing is beat the game without dying, 100% of map, and 100% of items. So I'm not going to do 100% of items, because even though it was what... I was at, what, 46? So there's only 4 more relics, I think. 'Cause I think I got all the health upgrades. I think I got all the ammo upgrades. I don't know for certain because I don't know how many there are. But there's nothing showing on the map where the missing relics is. So I'll have to do a sweep of the map to figure out which ones I'm missing. But I'm not going to do that on stream. But I can go back and get that one little room. I was in the room. It was a room that was like 4 squares big, and I just didn't go into one of the squares. So I'm going to go back and do that and then beat the game again so that I can get that 100% map achievement. I hate it when you can't skip credits. Says Aaron, Bryn, and Luke Bozon. I thought it said Bozo for a second. Ooh, someone's name is Raiden? That's pretty cool. I wonder if their parents were big Mortal Kombat fans. Although these could be people's online names, not their actual names. Deer Force? That's the competitor to Bear Force 1 is Deer Force 1. Deer Force 1. Hoo-ha! Unskippable credits are the worst, especially when there's nothing happening during them. Yeah. Like, come on. Timothy Fitzrandolph. It is showcasing more of the great music of this game, though. I bet Deer Force is the weird Twitch mod from a few years ago. I know exactly who you're talking about. I can't even, like, back out. I'd have to force close the entire game. Which I may do. Alright, that looks like we're at the end of the credits. Is it going to show me, like, Metroid, like, your completion rate was 94%? Yeah, there it is. 6.5 hours, 96%. Map discovery, 99. Number of saves, 60, and number of deaths, 11. So does that mean I have 4 more relics. So that's I think I had 96. I had 46 relics. So is each item correlate to 1%? Alright. We're only at 2.5 hours. It's only just past midnight, so we are going to get the not 100% items, but we're going to get that 100% map achievement. Because I, like a moron, missed... It was the... Not a moron. The room that I missed is the room you fight the final boss in. It's 4 quadrants, and I didn't go in the top left quadrant, so I didn't get 100% of the map. That is so dumb! I need to make sure when I'm fighting the boss, I go in all 4 quadrants of this room right here. Yeah, blind to your fate. There is nothing you can do to stop this. That's the line I missed last time, because she talks too fast. Alright, now did I fill... Alright, now I have all 4 quadrants of this room. Stop spawning right on top of me. Oh, you know what I didn't use at all is I completely forgot to use my explosives on. I completely forgot to use my explosives on the first time. And he did answer. Oh, yeah. Alright, you can summon him, but I'm just going to kick his ass again, too. I didn't even get to use my rocket launcher. Shut up so I can pick up the health. I didn't even finish all my flamethrower in order to switch to my rocket launcher. Or my cluster rockets, I should say. That fight is definitely a bit underwhelming. Am I don't remember. Are there difficulty levels? I'll have to check. Maybe I remember it being more difficult because I was playing on higher difficulty last time. Like, not last stream, but last time I beat this game a couple years ago. Sure, I'm not missing anything, am I? No. I think I should get it this time. Why am I still at 99%? Did I? Alright, let's take another scan. Oh, I did miss a room. Ah, dang it. Can I go back and get it? Or is... Nope, it's all blocked in, so I can't go back. Yeah, I know where the chopper is. Ah, they block you in, so you can't go anywhere else. Dang it. Alright. There's a save room right at the beginning of the game. You can't get to it at the beginning of the game, but it's right by where you spawn in the game. So I gotta go all the way back, and then come all the way back again to do it again. Alright. Alright, we're not gonna sit through this. Alright, stop. And let's launch it again. So I don't have to sit through the credits. And let's check. Nope, there are no difficulty settings. That's not what I wanted. I just wanted to quit back to the main menu, not quit the game entirely. Can't believe I missed it. So all the way back over there on the far left, where that top left yellow square in the purple area, that's where you start the game. To the left of that, there's a vertical shaft that goes down, and at the bottom of that shaft, right to the left, basically right above that pink square, there's a save room there, and I never went in it. So I gotta go all the way over there in that save room and then come all the way back. Let's make sure there aren't any other rooms that I missed. Alright, purple area looks good. Turquoise area looks good. Blue sewers look good. The green sewers, whatever they are, look good. Orange area looks good. Yellow tower looks good. And is there anything I missed down here in the caverns? Nope. Alright, yep, that's the one room I missed. Alright, it's going to take like 15 extra minutes just to go get this one room because there's no fast travel. Wait. Oh, and I don't have the right weapons equipped. Dang it! Yeah. Sure, I'll keep the flamethrower, but I want plasma beam. Oh, thank goodness I didn't even think about the helicopters. I can fast travel. Alright, this will be a lot quicker than I thought it would be. Thank goodness for the helicopters. So there is sort of fast travel. It's very limited fast travel. Dang it. How did I not go in this room? The one room I missed. Alright, now we can go back and beat it again, and then we'll get the 100% map. And then we'll call it a night. Alright, now we should get it. Yeah, I know. As long as you remember to get all 4 quadrants of the boss fight room. 3rd time's the charm. I mean, 3rd time's the charm. Alright. It'd be really nice if the roll had iframes. Yeah, shut up so I can collect the health before it disappears. Yes. Alright. Let's get this 100% map achievement and be done. I'm kind of glad there isn't, but they could have made an achievement for the escape sequence without taking damage. That'd be a real pain because of how like RNG the falling rocks are. But I've seen much worse achievements. 100% map. Why do I not have the 100% map achievement? Maybe it doesn't unlock until you actually escape. Yes. I'm waiting. You have to wait till after the credits to get your post-game summary for the achievement to unlock, so I gotta sit through the credits again. If you're not gonna make your credits skippable, then don't make me wait to the end of the credits to get the post-game summary for the achievements to unlock. Have it pop as soon as you get to credits. That's so dumb. Yeah, still nothing. Gotta sit through the damn credits again. Alright, well, while we're waiting for this, let me pull up my schedule so we can wrap it up here. I hate how it pauses as soon as the window loses focus. Like, why can't you keep running even when I click on a different window? Watch there be another thing you missed. You saw the map said 100%, so I know I got 100%. Last time it said 99. This time it said 100. But, alright. So, that'll be it for today. Which, my mind is still Monday, even though it's after midnight. Tomorrow, / later today, Tuesday, I won't be doing anything here on my channel, but I will be playing Halo over on Melee Games channel. I won't be streaming it, but I will be... I know a few other people will be streaming it, so you can find me there playing Halo. It's going to be a lot of fun. I haven't played it... I think the last time I played Halo, at least the multiplayer, was the last Melee Halo community night. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Wednesday, Lois and I will be back with some more Chatisfactory in the morning, and then I will be over on Carl's channel on Wednesday evening for an episode of Nostalgia Saved, where we're going to be talking about Mass Effect 1. I think it's Mass Effect 1. Or maybe it's just Mass Effect in general, but I think it's Mass Effect 1 particularly. Thursday will be a Achievement Chasers on Thursday evening with Dude. And then another Chatisfactory on Friday morning. So that is the plan for the week. And as we determined earlier in the stream, now that we've beat this game, I'm not going to start a new game next week, but I will do another dedicated Lucid demo stream, since I did it as part of a bunch of other demos, but apparently I only played a small fraction of the demo, and he's made a lot of updates since then. So I'm going to do another playthrough of the demo with all the whatever updates there have been since I played it 7 months ago. And I'm going to beat the demo until it tells me you've beaten the demo. So get through more of what I did last time. So that will be the plan for next Monday's Metroidvania Monday. Dave Anderson. Captain David Anderson. Admiral Anderson. Speaking of Mass Effect. Although he doesn't go by Dave, he goes by David. Or, at least, after you've watched the credits once, be able to skip the credits on any subsequent playthroughs at least. There it is. World of Gods and Monsters. Discover 100% of the map. Why do I have to sit through the whole frickin' credits for that achievement to unlock? So dumb. But, yeah, I do hope James is feeling better tomorrow. I told him he should delay this week's event if he hasn't. Yeah, I was bummed to hear that they had to cancel Melee Madness last night. But yeah, I hope he's feeling better. Alright, well, that will do it for tonight. We'll be back with a Lucid demo, a more thorough playthrough of the Lucid demo next Monday, but, there'll be more stuff between now and then. Is there an achievement for 100% items? Yes, there is. So I will probably go back and do that off stream, and I'll have to look up a guide and figure out what relics I'm missing. Or I'm gonna have to. Oh, I don't know if I could probably figure out which ones I'm missing. I'm probably just gonna have to go and check them off as I go. And that's not fun to watch, so I'll do that off stream and get that achievement Or maybe I'll just skip it until I do a Deathless playthrough sometime in the future. Who knows? But we are at 35 of 37, so that is pretty good. So, alright, well there's Mummy Demastered. I definitely recommend it for anyone who hasn't played it. It's a great game. It's pretty short. Goes on sale often. Let's see, is it... I doubt it, but is it currently on... Does it happen to currently be on sale? It is not currently on sale, but it is only 20 bucks full price. Let's see what the standard sale price is. I bet you it's probably gone on sale for like $2 or $3 before. I think I checked this last time. Mummy Demastered. Lowest price is $5, so $5 absolutely recommend at $5. That's a steal. So, all right. Well, that'll be it for tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me for all this time, Nightmare. I will get to work on our stuff that I said I'm going to work on this week tomorrow, since I'll have some time to do that, and Thursday as well. So, you have a good night, and hopefully I will see you at Halo tomorrow. So, everyone else, thanks for hanging out for another Metroidvania. We will see you next time, and as always, in the meantime, game on!